We'll start with the high temperatures first. It was hot today. Millis at 92, 91 in Pepperell, Waltham at 90. This is where we are looking for the severe weather threat. You see that tiny little orange box here just outside of Charlemont, and that's just outside of Orange too. It's going into Vermont, that storm. So it's severe down near Newfane, Vermont. And look at the severe weather also north and west of Manchester, New Hampshire. This is also climbing northeastward. So these are moving away from our area. This is up until 6:30 in the evening, the severe thunderstorm warning. And again, it looks like Vernon, Vermont might be looking at these storms too. Flash flood warnings as well across northern England. And this severe thunderstorm watch is up until 9 o'clock too. It stops right at the border. And south of that, it's all quiet. We're sunny and bright here in Boston. No threat for any storms just yet. Maybe late tonight, wee hours of the morning, we might see one or two start to roam in, or I should say form and move in, because these are not the storms that we'll be seeing, the ones that you just saw on radar. No. They're not for us at all now or in the near future. 86 in Bedford, 83 in Norwood, 82 in Plymouth too. Where we found those storms, it has cooled off, but the dew point is still soupy out there, and we're still in it right now, low 60s. And I submit that this is the big dividing line in weather community and also people just talking about the weather. When you bring humidity back into the discussion, camp split. Yesterday and the weekend, great, everybody can agree on that, but now Monday's where it starts to get miserable for some and others are still loving it. So take it any which way you can. And if you like cool weather and drier weather, I have that in the forecast too later on. Front crossing tomorrow, it stalls on the south shore, and that becomes a trigger point for some storms. We could see them in Boston as well, but I think you have a better threat. Quincy, Braintree, Cohasset, Brockton. Notice they're pretty small. I'm not promising huge storms nor big wet downs here with these storms. Maybe just enough to coat the pavement and darken the pavement, make some puddles and move on. That's about it. And the North Shore might be excluded from this. I mean, we still have a small chance at about 20% Marblehead to Billerica and Lawrence. Our highs tomorrow near 90 degrees. It's Screaming Beach Day, 84 to 88 at the beaches. UV index about an 8. Water temperature 68 to 72. High tide in the afternoon. So about a 40% chance tomorrow. 60% chance you won't get it, and then 30% chance on Wednesday. We're dry Thursday and 10% on Friday. Humidity dropping late in the week as well, going from 60s into the 50s. This is the comfy dry air we promised Thursday and Friday. And also, we talk about melted ice cream, heat waves, and humidity in August, but we also talk about a big drop in the daylight. Over the next month, we lose an hour and 19 minutes. I had to bring you down in some respect. Warm and humid, isolated late night storm tonight, about 65 to 70, and then tomorrow hot and humid, 87 to 91. Humidity drops, and so do the temperatures too. Pump the brakes, would you? By Saturday, our highs in the 60s possibly, with a potential washout because of a weather system. These aren't thunderstorms. This is going to be kind of a wet down here, and maybe a letdown too. Of course, it's the 7-day forecast subject to change, so we'll see. Have a good night.